let's start with the Blitz today and see if I can actually reach 2800. That's gonna be quite interesting, and we are about to see what will happen. I hope you're all doing good, and we can start playing. So let's turn into the games, and we'll see. I'll be trying to play different gambit and stuff. Just a moment. Okay, guys. So thank you for tuning in. We can start. Well, so let's basically start with the game, and now we'll try to reach 2800 and to play much better. So you can basically write me in the chats, would you like for me to see some gambits today, some specific openings, and overall we can have discussion about this, focused on it. So in this first game I'll play Italian, which I recently tried to a bit more cover, and we have fried liver attack. So now I'll just take, they play knight e5, trying to get my bishop, but I need to give the check, otherwise it's a problem. So after taking and taking back, now it's very important where the bishop will go. The bishop wants to go here with an idea of just having knight e4 landed. Now my opponent threatens to play the move queen g5. So right now at this point, okay, I didn't study this for a long time. Maybe I should play knight e4, but then it leads to f5. Maybe there's a situation where there should be something different. Now I'm not sure. dg8 9 if, well, I'm not completely sure if actually grub opening should be considered, but let's go back here, knight f3, because that's not really the very correct opening. Okay, they just prepared a lot of the attacks here. I have to be very careful, otherwise there might be some serious trouble going on, but we are about to see what is going to happen as well, guys. So let's focus, let's take a look, and let's see what can happen. So that is a plan. Now my opponent is thinking, he's trying to figure out his stuff, and it's not so simple for him. So now he castles. That probably means that I should actually try to go away from this castling situation with some h3, because this knight actually stands very annoyingly. Okay, let's go rook f2. He does queen b6. I can play maybe queen f1 and try to keep the rook into defense. There's some f5, but I think there's some knight takes, so I'm not really sure if this actually does something for black. We are about to see. Also, when it comes to the time management, it's not very perfect for white at this situation, but we are about to see what is gonna happen as well. So I can't wait, overall speaking. So let's take a look. Okay, they do f4. What is the idea behind f4? I'm not really sure. Like, what is black trying to do? Black is probably trying to set up an attack, and he's trying to really cause some trouble, but I'm not completely sure about it. Maybe I can do b4 here, maybe a3 and b4. So not so much time left, but it's all right. I think it's okay. My favorite FM is in the house. Well. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. So let's see. Grub is all as I play as white, and I'm 2223. Wow. They go f3. Okay, what is this, guys? I need to be very careful here. Maybe and very quick as well, but I'm not sure what is going to be the thing here. Okay, bishop a3. Let's go b4. Need to speed up. In this first game, I'm actually completely outplaying myself by just dropping all of this time. But maybe that's just because it's a first game and this is not something new. So we are about to see. Oh, who are bringing your friend in the stream? You're bringing your tough friend in the stream again. Who are bringing your tough friend? Well, I didn't understand the question completely. So if you can actually kind of repeat it to me, that would be nice. Okay, so we have bishop f2, queen f2 available. This is also available. This attack is interesting. All right, I messed up this seriously. So there are going to be consequences, and probably they're not going to be easy. But let's see. I have 11 seconds. Okay, that's a one way. 94 is another way. I'm up a material. It's probably winning, but there's no time. There's no time here, guys. That's a problem. So let's take a look. He has 56 seconds. Can I win this somehow? Okay. Who are you going to bring that guy back in the stream? When exactly? Which guy? I'm not sure. Okay, let's go c3. He can take as well. He can play queen b6. And then I have rook b1. Let's keep going, guys. Let's try to make this work. All right. Well, I could have taken the free piece. Never mind. But there's no time here. There's no fucking time. Ah, when I'm gonna bring back. Okay, so, well, we're about to see that. Okay. All right. Let's go here. Let's push. I can take. Oh, okay. That was so unfortunate. Well, we will see. We'll see. He's currently playing many tournaments. He's doing different things. So we are about to see that as well. And yeah, not yet. I mean, he's playing a tournament. So that's overall the only reason. But okay, we have Sicilian in this game. So I need to make a rematch. Yeah, he's FIDE Master 2. Ilya is FIDE Master 2, exactly. So here I'll just go for this setup, but my opponent makes something which I don't kinda expected. He opens up this diagonal with an idea of bishop b2. I'm not actually sure if this is actually correct completely. Okay, 94 now works. I think that's a trap. So he fall into the trap. Now bishop c3 either works well or bishop g2. We like to see you battle him. Well, that will be the case at some point, I guess. Like, we'll battle each other for sure. So I'm pretty sure as well. We played many times over the board. Like, we played many times. Even once there was a stream between us in the classical games. So that is not something which is kind of, you know, away, generally speaking. Okay, here how to convert this. Let's try to bring some queenside pressure, maybe just trade one of the knights and just try to simplify into knight endgame, because then there can be less complication. Okay, here let's bring the rook to the second rank. Well, he is a very strong FIDE Master, by the way. So we are both like pretty much okay with our play. I mean, we both believe that we deserve better with our rating, but it's totally fine, generally speaking. It's totally fine. So we are not like really like feeling some source of the some sort of the pressure or anything around it, so it's fine. Yeah, I can play knight a5. They take on c5. Guys, how to win this? Like, there are some ideas here. I think my opponent got some counterplay. I'm not really happy about it, but I think there's a way to maybe escape from here. Again, my time management is bad. So rook b2, rook b6, rook b2. Yeah, rook b2 surely, and then take on b5. I think is like a correct option. Then he takes here, brings some stuff. Okay, so rook b5, knight f8, king f8, rook d1, knight c6, rook d7, knight e5 takes. I kind of don't like that. So here, here. Okay, rook b5 takes, I think rook h5. Okay, rook e6, really? Really, this is really available. Okay, can I just go? Okay, I'll just go rook b5, whatever. I'll go rook b5. Okay, this wasn't expected. This was not expected at all. So let's see here. What is gonna happen? Rook e7. I think I can play. No, I can't play knight e6. There's gonna be knight f6. Okay, it's a big trouble. Now aiming for it. Rook b7. It goes there. Maybe rook f8 now. Well, now king g7, of course. Knight c6 can be a move in some future. I'm not afraid of this. I think it's fine. Alright. Let's go h5. When I already went for this stuff. Go here. Now I threaten knight c6. So, and after knight c6, there's gonna be some taking on g4 at some moments. Okay, he take. Now it's a draw. I mean, it's pretty drawish position. Okay, let's give a check. That's now giving me a good chances to maybe perform here with some complications. Being up a pawn. Okay, let's take. Yeah, this should be winning now. Should be winning though. Yeah, let's give a check. Go here. I want to go here and here. Okay, let's go this way. Maybe I can start pushing. Or first just completely misplacing his king. Okay, I don't like what's going on. Yeah, he's waiting. He's basically waiting. Yeah, true. Well, I'm not. Not yet, at least. Now I did. Well, that was intense. That was very intense, though. I mean, he's not better. Okay, let's now play 4 knights. So let's play my main opening. Like, I'm just gonna try to win this game in like 20 moves or something. Let's see. Okay, guys, so 4 knights is something that I play a long time. And honestly, it's a great opening. On the other hand, what is this? It's a great opening. I know the ideas. Okay, I'm not sure what's really the case. I'll just go back. So there's a bunch of the space here. On the other side, there might be some complications going on. And we will see. Okay, rook b1, queen e2. And I think the things are fine. Oh, I just blundered this. Okay, never mind. Fade Ascent said, share me your prep. So soon will be released the website, and there's gonna be course added on the 4 nights. Well, he didn't took the rook for free, which is completely incredible. I don't know if this was a part of the preparation. And what was this actually? Like, why my opponent play like this? What happened here? He gave entire piece for nothing. So basically, once the website is released, there will be all the informations about the course. There's like a full repertoire. But the weird thing is that I'm playing this all the time. Like, it's one of my main weapons against e4, e5. And he just went with that bishop g4 idea, which is so, but then bishop h5. That's not very common. Okay, let's go here. Let's try to make some stuff over here and see how it can work. So just waiting for it. Okay, he goes rook c6 though. Rook c6, queen f1 maybe. Think. Okay, need to think here. Have to think over here. Is queen f1 stupid? No, because I have ab. Alright, guys. Okay, I have queen a6 now. But he has a lot of the things which are available. That's a problem. Take here. That's a draw. Okay, never mind. Even if it's a draw, it's alright. Let's see. What are we gonna have? He goes queen g4 though. Queen g4 is an interesting way to make the things. Now he can repeat. Well, did you guys notice that I always struggle at the beginning to get like a way for just creating some sort of edge overall? Okay, we have this king e2. This is crazy. King d1, this is already super crazy. Pretty much sure that maybe I'm even lost it here. Okay, there. Well, I can take. Queen d3. What's going on? Why he did play it like this? Okay, king b3, e2, mate. So why he played like this? That's not usual. Here. Okay, so first here, here, and then rook g6. I think wins the game. Okay, let's go. I'm quite in a big trouble now. I have to go for this. That's not super interesting. Well, now he has many available checks. He can promote. And we are about to have complications. He can take. Oh my god. Okay, that was very intense though. That was extremely intense. And okay, I got very lucky. So this is the first game which I won today. Let's see in the analysis what can happen. I think it was very close to just being even. Alright, so all of this is good. And this is fine, but I don't need to do this for myself. Yeah, now 92, knight c5. And the plan is f3. The plan is interesting. Just try to get f3 on the board and try to be totally fine with everything happening. Yeah, I didn't kind of knew about it, honestly. Didn't kind of knew about it. Okay, guys, I just want to set up the lights. Like, I wasn't really sure about it, but it's okay. I would say so. Later on, yeah, he was basically just winning completely. And he never went for anything. He was completely, it was like it. This game went crazy. Okay, and what? Queen d8 wins. Like you just give a check. That's over. It's like he can't really escape from many benefits of the consistent checking ideas and all the things which are arriving with that. So that's kind of interesting to see. All right, I didn't expect that. I have to be honest, but we are good. We are fine. Now let's focus on getting into the next one. So let's play the next game and see how close is 2800. How close? Okay, e4, c5. Let's go d6. Knight f6, g6. We have dragon variation, and now they're playing with a pretty much all different things. So there are many different things which can happen over here. And we will see. So I should probably just go castling or knight c6, I guess. Okay, they go along castling, bishop d7. So here we have something called Rouser variation, and white is generally trying to run an attack, put black into pressure, and ask him a lot of the questions. On the other hand, I'm trying to run my own attack. There are some crazy ideas here which are available, and they can cause massive issues for my opponent. However, my opponent is playing pretty solid, so it's gonna be a question. Okay, take. Okay, I'm fine. It's gonna be a question what is gonna happen. He probably can jump here. Probably. Is that good? I'm not sure. I had this position many times, and it happened many times. It was the case. It was going on. But I'm not really sure if this actually was basically like the thing. So yeah. All right, we have 95 played. He has to take with ED. Now, otherwise C2 would be hanging. So now let's go A5, maybe A4, B3. I'm not sure. So now knight d4. Maybe I can play knight c4, bishop c4, queen c4. I guess knight c4 is fine. And after that, queen c4. And it should be fine. I mean, that's like a case, I guess so. But we are about to see. So let's see here. What are we gonna have more or less soon? 92. This was unexpected. Bishop f5, hit the pawn on c2, and maybe b3. Maybe. Why? Well, you will see. The idea is to try to maybe checkmate him at some point. So I have this. He has bishop d4. Also, he has knight d4. But I can take here. And now it should be winning. Okay, now take. So here there are some sacrifices available. There's rook b8. Rook b8 is feeling ultra solid. He has to play that. Now take and play rook b4. So I'm gonna get double the b file and really place the pressure around the white position. Okay, he goes there. Let's double. So I think this can be winning, but I can't say 100% until the game is over. Because of course, we should not really like just over relax. It can be quite problematic. Let's see over here. King a1. Well, can I give some mate here? Well, I can go rook b2. I'm wasting a bunch of time here. Okay, so here there's queen d5 or queen e5, which I think is enough. But it's still a question. I don't have enough time. Okay, let's go here, I would say. So this is always like a way to get outside of the trouble. This is what he might go for. Okay, now I don't have time, guys. I'm running out of time. Like, just had completely winning position. Rook from second to b5, and it's like a mate. It's like a mate. Feel pretty bad about it. Like, what have I just done? Not going for this type of mate, which should have been the thing. But yeah, now it just went against me. That's not super cool. Overall speaking, it's not super cool. But alright. I guess I should keep going. Okay, just wanna set up the stuff a bit. Let's see. So we are about to wait for the next game and see what can happen over here. I had a pretty winning position. It was pretty much over all the time, I would say. Went for the line called Dragon Browser variation. And according to the engine, he's just standing in a very well situation. But from the human perspective, this isn't really great. So that is something that was basically the one of the cases. Ivan Stankovic plays something like that. Okay, you know that guy. You know him. You know Ivan. That's very nice. Send. You're familiar with Ivan as well. So that's nice to hear. Overall speaking, I just didn't play the best technical and practical opening. Nowadays, Dragon for the standard chess is just a bit under the question because players are finding the ways to deal with that to create the problems, and they of course just, I mean, it's making a difference, you know. So that's like the thing. But I just decided to go into that because on the Blitz there are many players who just fall into these tricks. Like after b5 and b4, okay, knight b5 is like the computer line, but this in practice it's so difficult to find like this in practice. Generally speaking, it's basically very difficult. It's not very simple. That's a case that matters, and one of the reasons why I just kind of don't play this anymore in standard, because unfortunately it goes differently. He used to stream too. I stolen his opening. Wow, that's interesting to hear as well. But yeah, this is one of the ways. And all right, I mean, also there are few other tricks here, guys. So for example, after knight e5, queen a5, let's say they play this and they play h5. So you might be thinking, all right, like white is going for his king side ideas and resources, but in reality it's not like that. In reality it's a little bit different. That's one of the cases either. So that's what is the thing here. Black can play the move knight takes f3, and it's going crazy because after knight f3 they have knight f3 and we have rook c3. They like take, we take, they take, and we have bishop g4. So it's crazy. But here, for example, we can play rook c3 right away. It's not that powerful. Like there's a slight difference here. It's a bit different because overall speaking, they have to be careful about the situation, and they have to kind of figure out the stuff, but we don't have the things to do here, because once after rook c3 is played, they can take, we can take, and now there's a little trick, h6. So it's like crazy. That's how this line gets destroyed. But if you play with the moves knight f3, rook c3, queen takes, pawn takes, bishop g4, what's going on over here is practically, it's like, basically speaking, going to lead to some source of the very forcing lines. And what do I mean over here is what we get is like not being completely down in the material. So they like go bishop g2 and we have knight e4. So after knight takes e4, black is pretty decently comfortable with everything going on. And that's basically the reality of this position. And for white, it's so difficult to play. He needs to figure out his stuff. Not very simple for him. So no, we are not actually down the material. That's not going to be the case. And that's what's making the things. But all right, let's keep going. I definitely need to play faster. So let's go knight f3, knight c3, bishop b5. Okay, castles, d3, bishop g5. Okay, they played this. I'm not used to it. Okay, let's go bishop g5 anyway. Let's take knight d5. This is like expected. Okay, now we did this or this, or this or this. It's a question. Now I can take and take, but I'm not really looking forward to take like that. Well, maybe I can just grab the material with a4. Grab the space, I'm sorry. With a4. Okay, now go back and be very solid. So those are well-known Italian positions. Yeah, very aggressive. Okay, let's go c3 and then I can go d4. So we are about to see what is going to happen. He goes knight e7. It's like interesting way to keep going here. There's some knight e5, I don't know. There's d4 maybe. d4, e5. Take, take. Okay, I'm not really sure. I can take, they can take. There's like taking, taking, and d4. I mean, this is interesting, but doesn't work. Okay, I think too much. So let's just make a move. Now going for this. If he ever takes here, there's going to be like taking. And I think white is fine with everything, which he's generally doing. So we're about to see over here. Okay, bishop takes. Why do I prefer 4 knights? Well, I played this for years, and it's so good when you play some opening for the years. You score many wins. Like, I have a really great success here. So that's the reason why it's preferable. Okay, there's bishop takes, king takes, knight e5. But that can never work here because of specific things. Again, I'm playing very slowly. That's not what I wanted. Let's go here. He gets knight e5 forever. The word forever is like a main character here, because this knight can never get outside of it. While fade decent, soon there will be a course on it from me, released on my own website, so you can check that overall. So here, I mean, it's a really cool opening because you kind of get to the points where your opponent is really struggling seriously to catch the things. Okay, why is this guy allowing me those types of things? I'm not really sure. He allows me to just make a win right away. Okay, he takes there. Now I can take. And guys, we have a queen sacrifice. So after that, rook f8 should be in the game. Because now check. He goes up. Bishop e6. He goes there. I just take. I have double pawns. He goes there. Now I can take that. I'm up a pawn. And there's a rule. Place all the pawns on the opposite color if your opponent has the bishop and you don't have the one. So this game, it's over. I'm not gonna lose this game. I'm gonna win this game for sure. So let's go here, let's go here, let's go here, let's go here, and let's go c5. I can go with b4. I can take here. It's enough. Like, it's just winning. c6, rook g7, and after that c7 with a check, and this is just over. All right, so we have a very interesting way of how game perform. So the game started with e4, e5, we have knight f3, knight c6, knight c3, and after knight f6, my opponent decided that he will enter 4 knights opening, which is something that I personally prefer. I believe it's good for me, and I recommend for you guys to try, but it's not that simple in the way, because you kind of have to be careful about what are you doing in some lines. Bishop b4, the main line, we got short castling, d3, and after rook e8, which I completely didn't expect it, because I feel like it's not really the move. I expected something a little bit different. I just decided to go bishop g5, which is one of the best practical decisions, and white is just very comfortable. Then my opponent decided to go h6, which turns into blunder, and after taking knight d5, queen d6, I missed to play something here. Let's see, what did I miss to play? I missed to play a3, and after bishop a5, probably b4, and after bishop b6, it's probably c4. Okay guys, that's a very nice way to learn chess. Like, learning these little tricks. And now, because of all of his misplacement, he's basically completely in trouble. Completely in the trouble. That is the biggest issue that right now is going on. So white is just completely outplaying black. Okay, so a4, a6, instead I went for all of this, and then I missed to play d4 on this move. So after he takes, there's like taking bishop a7, and now I didn't saw what was the case. Aha, now knight e4. So initiative keeps going. Probably there's gonna be queen h5 in the next move, and now it's gonna be it. Like, it's gonna be completely comfortable. We're about to place black into trouble. I mean, it's gonna be very hard for him. That's just the reality of this position. All right, that's cool. So yeah, I went back, and now he goes here. And here, guys, rather than playing d4, the rule of tactics says whenever you see that like there's some pin, there's some uncomfortable things going on, make sure to put in your mind, all right, there might be something here. Like, the key things which are proving that is, look, this is so bad. This is horrible. Like, his pieces are every single piece is just standing and it's doing nothing, literally. is doing nothing according to the position. I don't see what any single piece. His piece development is so bad, and he's struggling with all of the things over here. The knight, the queen, both of the rooks. It's all totally questionable. That's just the reality here. So that's why I had to consider knight g5. So it's like a red flag here in chess. Like, I see this red flag. I see so many things going on. Need to consider. But my question is, what after we take? How do I win this second game? Okay, I take here. They go here. Boom. It's over. They go there. I just take king e7. And now in queen h5. And here, there's like a mate here. Oh my god. Okay. That's interesting. So we are learning some tactics either. But yeah, this is what happened. They blundered again. Queen h5. And it's just over. Everything is super solid. Queen g6. Queen sacrifice. Why is this so powerful? Well, it happened in the game. Now he's completely pinned. So conclusion of this game is basically that it's so difficult at this point for Black to arrive and figure out his stuff because of everything what just happened. So yeah, this is something that is kind of thing over here, as we can see. So okay, now I guess I can play other game. Please guys, feel free to ask any questions. Maybe you can and just ask me some stuff about the opening. And let's see. I'll be waiting for a while before I start the next game. Okay, now I think I can start the next game. And it should be fine, overall speaking. It's not bad. It's not bad, but we are at the same rating that recently I started. Okay, I play against this guy, and again the new game with the 4 knights. Knight c3, bishop b5, castles, d3. Okay, rook e1. He can do that. h3, a4. So I'll learn this from analyze. Okay, he goes there to stop bishop g5. Now I can play a5, maybe rook b1. So plays the rook on the open file, and now this is typically not a good point because they just go knight a5, allowing me to play d4. And that can, generally speaking, just be a bit counterintuitive for Black. So now bishop d3, I guess, or protecting the pawns, putting the pressure here. All right, Black is aiming to take, but I'm not really sure. Now I want to play d5. I think now it makes sense because now rook is closed. He's deadly close. Now it also makes sense to push g4. But now it doesn't because he will take everything. Okay, he's also threatening to take here. That's good to know. But if I just develop, he isn't, because after taking, he's facing rook a1. Okay, he is going for this. Well, I had this in the past. Dealing with this. It's not a big deal. I think I can play c4. While he decides to take. Let's go here. Let's take. and maybe c5, and then rook a5, because I'm threatening c6. Okay, he goes there. Now this is weak, so breaking through that. There are maybe some ideas here, but at the same time we are about to see. I can take here. Well, I need to take there. And now it's a good question. Let's go here. Let's make a blockade. So he goes rook d8. I can probably go queen e2 and be totally fine with everything going on. Let's see. Queen e2, threatening to take. Knight e5 is possible. He stops that, but drops another pawn. Now he drops another one. Well, if I take here, that's a good question. Well, I can play g4, like, who is not allowing me? Now this is the idea. Okay, now let's go check. Take, I guess, queen c4. He goes there. I can go here and here. Goes there. It's a good question. If that is actually good. So now I can go here and give some checks. Seriously running a trouble for black. Okay. All right, I almost did allow that, so not a big deal, but is he having something? That's a good question. Even if he does that, I don't really believe he has anything particular. Okay, I think here, let's see. Well, I'm not sure anymore, but I mean, I was winning, of course. Now it's a question. He wants to set up a mating ideas. Here he takes, I can go queen e5. Okay, there. I'm not sure what's gonna be the black plan. Queen e5, surely I do have as an option. Probably, okay, he goes there. Well, I can take that. Very intense. Okay, this one is winning now. That was a free rook, true. All right, let's take a look. Another 4 knights game. There. Here we go. H3. Rook b1 now is not a move. Okay, now g4. He goes back, and then what I do? I go back. And I'm like happy. It's happiness. There's a long diagonal. Everything feels great. Wow. That's actually very nice to see over here. This is so good now. Honestly. Bishop c4 just works very well. Knight a5, d4. Yeah, 4-knight idea. Rook a, d5. Okay, g4 like another alternative. Blunder that, and now he's slightly better, but he's not anymore better. Okay, and then he blundered here. Yeah, then he started actually throwing this away. Then I finally did g4. And then he blundered the queen. And now how to win from here? Okay, just fine to go queen c5 and to threaten queen e7. I kind of didn't knew about it. I mean, I kind of knew, but it wasn't really going through my mind that much. That's interesting. Okay, guys. Let's go. Okay, I'll play e5. Maybe f5. Maybe just taking. Knight f6. Black should be already more comfortable. Bishop e7. Castles. There we go. Okay, I'll just stop this in all the universes. I'll stop this. I think it will be fine. Alright, that allows takes and 94. Let's not complicate the life. So I do have some serious threats here. My opponent has to take care. He's fighting with knight c2 idea. Okay, knight c2 now, it's not really dangerous, but he's fighting with this and this. Okay, now I can take and take. He can take, but there's like nothing. Okay, there's like no. Okay, I can go back. Maybe this wasn't the best, technically speaking, but it's alright. I mean, it keeps going, so we're about to see. Now I can go bishop g4. Let's trade the rooks. This one is weak. Black definitely should be slightly better here, but we are about to see. Okay, bishop g4 as a move. I guess rook e4 can take. Then c4 is hanging. Okay, my idea is to take, and take. And then this one is gonna be also going towards the promotion. He goes there. I can take and go rook d4. And how is this good for my opponent? I don't see. It feels like he has to cover pawns going on both of the sides. Yeah. It's not good for him, guys. This is good. We have a 5. I don't understand this move. Why it is played. Probably he wanted to stop some bishop g4. Overall speaking. Knight takes, queen takes, d3, knight c6. And after here and here, black is feeling comfortable. Like, this is simply the reality. It's just super comfortable. So that's like fine. Overall. Now after this, we have bishop g5. queen f7, bishop e7, queen e7, a3, bishop f5, and after queen d2, a5. That's a good way. Rook e1, king h8, queen g5, take, knight d4. And after rook d1, h6, knight f3, take, and this is all good. But I missed to have an advantage here. I should have been more careful here. Feels more careful. Interesting. That is interesting. It is very interesting. I kind of didn't thought about this seriously. You're making it look easy winning like this. Maybe it looks easy, but I'm not sure it is actually that simple. You know, it's like just overall maybe feels like that, but it's not that simple, unfortunately, because we have to take care about these stuff with endgames. Yeah, now I'm slightly like in a better situation, but until he made this move, it was fine for him. Then he made this move, which is literally just a mistake. Alright guys, maybe I can add this to some collection, like a blunder. Yeah, now it's just over, because whenever he goes here I can even push, he goes there I can push, so it's over. Alright, let's keep going. Let's go here. I'm proposing 4 knights. That's not what's happening. I don't like my opening. I gave a bishop pair without actually anything concrete, but that's sometimes the case, so it's fine. Let's go here. Okay, he can take. Now I can do bishop b2. It's like, okay, I think after that should be the case, but we'll see. He goes taking on e5. Yeah, let's take here. Bishop g6, bishop b2. Let's go there. Knight e5, bring the knight in the center. Create some pressure. And for my opponent, he has to worry about different things. Okay, now I'm threatening knight c6. He can't really capture here, because that will be quite problematic. So we are about to see. Okay, he goes there. Didn't expect that. Well, I can go rook e1. Queen d2 if he takes. So I'm trying to set up the tricks, put him in some trouble. We are about to see. Also, the great news are white is just slightly better when it comes to the time management. So white is slightly better Black is under the pressure. He has to be careful. Okay, guys, these types of positions are the positions where the things are overall, they can cause the trouble. And for my opponent, that's exactly what's happening. He's facing the trouble here and probably losing position. But all right, this still takes a conversion. So converting in chess is the hardest thing, because it can literally, you can literally get so easy about it and be like over comfortable with the stuff rather than just getting the things done how it should be. But we got a win here. I have a win. That's cool. So this is like all right. And then 94. Seems good. But generally, instead of doing this, I should go d4. It should be the case. So going to d4 should be the case, actually. And it's after this, it's comfortable. Didn't know about it, I mean. Taking now. Yeah, now he just blundered. Just completely blundered all of this. International master down, yes. He just blundered completely. Alright, guys. 1 minute, we are going on. One second. Like his move here. Look at this blunder. It's so bad. It's so bad, literally. Why you don't comment Ilya stream today? Secret. I'm kidding. It happens. Okay. Thanks for the follow. That's appreciated as well. Mr. Tough Guy is here. Yeah, he's there. He arrived. That's nice. Okay, guys, one moment. I'm just updating something here. So, 1 second here. Okay. Ilya is, by the way, playing in a Noisel, and I'll be doing a comment in the rounds 6 and 7. So we will see as well. No, not 6 and 7. 7 and the last round. Round 7 and the last round. Yeah, that are gonna be the things. Okay, so very soon. We'll keep going on with the games. All right. Let's go. Road to 2800. Will it happen? Ilya, come and share your prep so we can comment on them. Definitely can arrive here, but let's see. So this is where the things kind of stopped with bishop e4, rook e4, and the game ended. Okay, I got 4 wins in a row, guys. That's very nice. 4 wins in a row. Now we have another Sicilian. So should I play with basically just this stuff or some other Sicilians? I think it's fine like this to just go with the dragon and be completely comfortable. But they don't go for it, they go for this stuff. So let's play knight c6 here. Accelerated, okay. The next time, accelerated dragon. Let's go g5 here. Bishop g7. So I have a problem. These two, my king. But is this a big problem? Well, it's alright. His bishop is outside the game. I can take here. And I'm like okay with the position because his bishop is not really performing that strong. This is one way how you can play chess. So if your opponent is basically struggling with something, even if you break a principle, it can still be fine. Why do I guess that he might blunder this pawn? Okay, he might not because he just realized what's going on. Let's go here. This is weak. He has to be careful about it. So let's see over here. I believe there's some h5 coming up. Let's go here. Hit c3. And it's going to be a quite questionable. What is black about to do? What is white about to do? I can take now. He goes c4. Well, c4, it's alright. Maybe here. c4 is weak. Let's target weakness. c4 isn't the greatest. It's kind of weak though. Okay, so c5. I guess this. And I'm fine. This is strong. The king is okay. I guess that's for free. Am I missing something? I don't think so. He goes there. I'll go queen c6. Help my rook. Maybe castle. And later... Okay, this is a question. Because after taking, they have take. But should I worry about that or no? I just play b5. There's no this. That was available, but I castle now. He takes, I take. And we have a normal game. Okay, f6 here. Look at this big 5. It should be good. King g7. I guess so. you're about to see. Copies TV. Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the stream. Your first time here. So thanks for humming. Also thanks for the follow. That's appreciated. So, oh my god. I'm very sorry. I need to focus here on the being in the time trouble. While I'm over relaxed and exactly this is what's going on. Okay, let's defend, threaten bishop g4. Come on, focus on this pawn. Focus on getting the wrong pawn. Okay, let's go here. Let's go. All right, guys. Yeah, if he goes rook a7, I'll just resign. I just left the rook. Yeah, I just left the rook. Come on, give me a checkmate. Sure. Well, it was winning the time pressure. Yeah, it was winning basically. All right, let's keep going. GG. GG. Maybe move to 3+2. All right, so I'll actually try to switch the things and try to play much faster, more than you actually expected, because I see that's not in my focus. I don't focus on actually trying to just get a little bit faster on the timing. So 3+2 is okay, but almost nobody wants to play 3+2. Like, that's a problem. Okay, let's go here. Bishop e2. So is this the first time somebody playing Sicilian against me today? Like, they just spam all the different things. Copies TV asked what openings do you recommend for black? Which openings? Like everything you can learn and spend your time for. It's actually just will make a lot of the sense as well. Okay, let's go. Let's keep going faster. Something aggressive. Like, it depends on which level you are. I don't know what level you are, but something aggressive. Okay, there's like taking here, taking 95. Let's go there. I think this is guys pretty much winning. 5 hunger. Brother, what? 5 hunger. Okay. I expected that you probably need help with other things rather than openings. So, you know, it's like something that is maybe firstly gonna be my advice. Now, just get to the million blunder every time. That can be solved, but I don't know, it's like, that's not simple to do alone. It's not very simple. Like, how do you study chess overall on that level? Also, when you are lower level in chess, it's getting stressful sometimes. So that might be a thing. And we got easily very tilted. That was the case with me. Now, after so many years of playing chess, I'm not tilted anymore. Just, I mean, it doesn't go for me anymore. That's like a difference. Okay, let's go here. I'm threatening some stuff. As Fate Descend, don't lose to Woman FIDE Master. Well, they play good. What can I say? If I lose, what can I do about it? I mean, I can accept the truth, but I don't think I'm gonna lose this game. This feels very good for white. Feels very good. Okay. Okay. Relax. Take it easy. Go here. I don't know. Somehow Queen on h4 gives you more confidence, because Queen on h6 doesn't. Rook here? No. It's not good enough. Or it's good enough? I think it's good enough. Ah, they have some stuff here. Queen d8, yeah. She's finding that. I threaten this. So if this happens, this will be a serious problem for black, like ultra serious. Bishop g6. Bro, how is he defending? How is she defending this? Rook g7. It's a very nasty way to get out of the trouble here. Bishop here, here. Alright, I might lose to woman FIDE master. She's actually playing very good. Okay. This no longer does so much. Trying to keep the pressure. Let's go c4. a4. Well, she has a draw at least. I don't think she wants a draw. Yeah, she doesn't want anymore. She wants to win. And she might. Now I'm basically keeping the things. Just keeping the things, and that's it. Yeah, how I managed to lose this game? How? Just how? Better time management, everything better. How? It was over. Okay, b3. I really didn't know for this. I mean, let's... Anyway. Okay, it's winning like this. Another way. And queen h6 ultimately wins. Queen h6 wins the game. What? Really? I know. At least I'm playing faster. So that's like okay. Okay guys, now I'll try to focus on playing aggressive, making threats. Speaking about resources here. And we're about to see what is happening. Okay, we play a player who doesn't have a rating. So according to that I'm favorite. He goes for this. Let's open up the center. This is something that I didn't expected. Definitely this was unexpected. But we have a very interesting game. Okay, I'll just play b6. Accept I'm down a pawn. And not trade the queens because I just want to complicate. He goes there. Let's go here. Can go knight d4 next. And this might be already winning. I don't know. It might be. Okay. Let's go here. Now I think I can go back. He doesn't have g3 because queen g3. So this is complete craziness of the game. Complete craziness. Okay, he goes there. He wants to proceed into this. Can I just... Okay, I'll just go back and do something. With bishop f4. Okay, knight a3. Was he preparing? I don't know. Okay, let's castle. f6 is always on the radar. Queen b6. Get him. Here. e3 I expect, and then f6 most likely. Just to defend. There are some dangerous ideas here with knight g5. He doesn't have bishop c4 because it falls apart. He has e4. Okay, e4 is annoying, but I have d5. I should have d5, yeah. Let's see. So we are equal at the material. Finally managed to take this pawn. Honestly, very happy about it. Now we have a game. Now we have a very intense game. But my opponent has a time trouble. Is he really making a draw here? That entire endgame is just not winning. Very interesting though. We got Averbach variation. And now the things are just fine. Here. Maybe a4 at some point. you're about to see. Okay, guys, let's see. I'm looking forward to create some ideas here, but doesn't feel that simple. His king is in the middle, but he's safe. Like, he's just safe here. Trolling opening. How? Because his king is in the middle. Exists so many ways. I mean, cases when this is actually happening. It's incredible. Previous game, yeah. Previous game was pretty much so unfortunate. Queen b2. I'm trying to figure out the ideas of my opponent, and pretty seriously I struggle to do that. Okay. I never did g5. And now I'm doing it. It's a bad moment, but okay, I'll just make it. Whatever. It's a horrible moment. But just do it now or never. That's how it feels. Queen a8 though. So he doesn't even want to go for it. All right. The knight is trapped, really. Okay, I'm coming back where I was. What is going on? Why is this happening? Let's keep going. Let's focus. Let's focus now. Let's focus. Okay, e4. 4 knights. Take theory. He goes here. Castle. There we go. Could have played something different, but it's all right. It's all right. He has this though. Okay, he can take and basically ruin both of our pawn structures. b5. I should be available to play for a win here. No, that's a question. If he plays this, it's over. He should go for this. But I think I'm winning now. Let's see. Oof. Tough. Very tough. Squeezed it literally. Completely drawish position to the win. He was better. He's like better here, okay. Go, 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 go. And it's like a one move. It's like if we actually make this into game review, that it's insane. It's insane, guys. Like he got basically like this. This is how much he 98.6 and we got here. It's incredible. It's just incredible though. Wow. All right. Let's keep going. Okay, this is Dragon Gambit. Let's play it. Threatening this and this. C5. Goes back knight f6. Let's go here. As that, but I have queen d8. So. Okay. It's lost because I'm down a pawn completely. He has this idea, It's over. Let's try to make this work. Do I play on chess? Sometimes. But rarely streaming there. Actually don't even play there so much nowadays. Because I do lessons there. It's easier than chess.com sometimes for me. Okay, let's bring the rook here. I'm just playing fast no matter what, guys. From now on. Okay, let's take and push. Okay, he's aiming for it. Let's take. All right. My strategy is barely working. It's nothing special, but it does some job. Okay, here. I think I kind of blundered. Has rook h7, yeah. I can arrange you that side because they're beating me. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, okay, I played this so... I mean, it's so unfortunate how I started this game. No, he doesn't even want a rematch. Why players Why do they don't want a rematch? They don't want to make it at all. It's just like, no, they don't make it. Like there's no rematch and that's it. Just goes that way. I don't fully get that. Like players, they don't want a rematch overall. Let's go. This is all a theory. Take. What's going on? What's going on over here? I can take. I kind of forgot the lawn. That's why I'm spending a bunch of time here. I'm sure they are easy maths to you. Well, lead chess is actually like, it's different from chess.com. It's basically different. I don't know, somehow the player style, it's different. Knight f3 takes knight e4. Here we go. It's a private tournament. I'm not you. I don't know what are the details, unfortunately. Knight f3, knight e4. Queen d3, queen d4. I don't know. Rook h3, knight f2. I just want to grab him. Sure. Now I'm again worse on time. There was only 1 or 2 games where I was much better on time. Rather than that, it wasn't a thing. I don't complain or blame myself, but I mean, it's like annoying. It's a little annoying thing. This is like a thing that I'm not afraid of. This is like a thing I'm afraid of. Okay, he goes there. Let's go here. Mate is coming, huh? But how do I stop after he moves? Okay, there's a mate here, but after he does something. Okay, he doesn't take care. Yeah, I have to go this way. Queen h8. Let's see, can I complicate this somehow? In any way? No, I'm just lost. It's lost. It's painful. It's painful though. It's very painful. With everything which is coming, it's just painful a lot. GG. Yeah, for my opponents. That's true. GG for my opponents though. So actually this is the best. That's like a best possible way. Am I tired? Honestly, no. Not really. Maybe I'm not just optimistic here about the game. But I mean, those moments are happening. So let's try. Last shot. Maybe come back. This might be a last try. I mean, I'm not gonna finish the stream yet, of course. Let's see. I play against a CM. We have e4. He plays Caro-Kann. I go d4, get the center. He gets d5. I play e5. He tries to develop the piece. I go h4. He goes h5, and this is complete theory. Now he goes queen a5, and I go knight d2, just making sure to defend everything. Now c3, get the big 4. He goes knight d7, and after that I go knight f3, making sure to connect my pawn structure in the center. Now he goes there. I just want to develop and prepare to short castle. He goes knight e7, and after that he goes knight c6, where he's kind of letting me to take on c5, and after queen c5, which is the only resource, now I can go knight b3 and get knight d4. So now we are about to see what is he gonna do and how is he gonna perform from here. So he goes this way, and after knight e5, I think knight b3. Now there might be knight d4 overall, there might be some other stuff, but he's doing this. I don't understand that. Like, is this a theory? I don't know, but let's just grab the free queen. I mean, now it's winning. So I don't know what happened to him. Okay, maybe he just went for some sort of the stuff here, and it's weird, but he gifted me a queen. I don't know why. How did that happen? Let's go here and try to push f5. Now this endgame is winning. I mean, this entire position. Maybe he dropped the queen. If he says to me that he dropped the queen, I'll make a draw. But I don't know. Okay, there, and it's a mate. I'm very sorry about it. Let's go. Let's keep going. Get Sicilian. I might get dragon. Well, f6 is not what I wanted to do, but now I have to kind of play with this. Okay, let's get another free piece. This one. Okay, he resigns. Okay, guys, I got the 2 wins without even trying. Okay, let's go here. Let's take. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. These are happy times for me. Okay, guys, we got a very quick win. Very quick wins, okay. What is this? Okay, 3 very quick wins. The quickest wins I ever got in a row in a very short amount of time. Paid decent. Did you maybe read how quick this was? How much time it took, literally. Okay. Let's go there. Trade. H3. Yes, that's why I'm saying adopt CM. Alright, alright. Oh, I blundered knight f7. Oh, okay. Now I strike back with a blunder. That isn't good. Might run into checkmate. He has knight c4. Ilya is live. Yeah, I know. I know he's live. Because his game starts at 10 o'clock, so that is something that it's quite familiar. Okay, now I'm lost at this one completely. All right, let's keep going. Let's see. We have a full of theory. It's all theory. I think I have some lines here. Just a second. This somehow doesn't look good for me. He goes there. All right. Maybe I could went for a different version of this move order, but I think it's winning anyway. Thanks for the follow. Appreciated. Let's see now. What can we do? All right, another one. Let's see. Let's keep going. Knight g5. Put even more pressure. G3 to stop counterplay. I think 96 is actively going to be like a disaster for my opponent. Here, it's over. Yeah. He got trouble. He got into trouble, definitely. Okay, let's go this way. Go this way. Let's keep going. Bishop g7. I'll just try to exchange these bishops. This line exists. I mean, it's not very good, but it can give some results. Nothing special, but it can be played too. Yeah, for today's stream, until this moment, true. Until this moment, that's true. That's completely true. Okay, let's go a6, b5, castles, knight here. Let's go this way. e5. I think I'm all right, more or less. Okay, this is weak. Maybe 96 takes, and it's like fine. I don't know why I didn't play this earlier, when it was actually kinda required. Okay. Why he allowed me that? It's over. Rook g8, it's over. That's not good. Yeah, why is this happening? I don't get this. Why it's happening? Okay, now we are getting 4 knights against him. Go f4. I could castle either. That was also fine. Okay, this is not a good line for black. So if a decent follow up this line, it's crazy. And now castles. And like white is just completely shutting down black with everything. Now I can take. I can also chill. Go bishop g5 maybe. Okay, taking should be alright. And g3. It's brutal, yeah. Now take here. Now he's down a piece, so that's kind of part of his problem. Queen b6. Do I defend this? Okay, let's not defend. So I can have bishop f3 available. Yeah, this guy is tilted. How many wins in a row? Fade decent. You call me tired. I mean, you said am I tired? I don't think so. Like I said. Okay, he wants to set up the tricks, but they don't work. I could have taken first. No, let's take just anyway. Four knights. Okay. Interesting. Okay, now he's finding some ideas. He doesn't have a way to blunder, which was expected. Alright, now I have to find a plan. Let's maybe try to keep some pressure, but he played g3. I don't know why. What was the reason behind it? Four knights, I salute to you. Thanks. Here, maybe. So my opponent should actually try to create an advantage behind some source of the... But somehow I need to get my knight there. That's a good question. Ims Crony, welcome to the stream. Okay, now he's winning. Now he's gonna see that tactics. Yeah, he's gonna see that tactics. Okay. Okay, let's keep going with the next game. This was fine, but okay. C3. Let's try to sell another trick. So d4, now they take. Knight b5 is like a move. And it keeps going, honestly. Just keeps going. Knight b5, and now I can take. Yeah, now white is just doing great. He should actually accept this, and it's going on like this, I would say. Rook d1. Let's go here. f3 is next. So I definitely play better. If we compare myself to the half an hour ago, this is much better. Like, it's clearly better. I enjoyed your Hippo course. It's an interesting option for the modern defense players. Mask 1973. Thank you, man, for appreciating that. Yeah, he literally. I have to admit that. Yeah, he boosted me. He boosted me, though. Check. Go back. Okay. I might pin him, and that would be disaster. So if he allows me... Okay, he doesn't. Let's develop. King e2. Okay, how to progress here? He's not allowing... This guy is not allowing a lot. I mean... Okay, that's like there's like take here. Well, I didn't get anything from here, but it's all right. He goes back. Okay, let's push. There we go. I kind of don't want to trade that bishop. I don't know. I like him. I like him through entire game. What? He resigned. Why he resigned? That's weird. Why he decided to resign? Can somebody give me a little bit of explanation here? Why he would actually decide to resign? That wasn't really expected though. Okay, we are waiting for the new opponent. Let's go. Let's play the Alapin. So 4 knights against d5, Alapin against d4, and that's it. Let's take, that's free. He's not playing correct. Knight f3. Bishop c4 maybe in some lines. Okay, I just defend this one. He goes there. Okay, can I go here, here? Is that like a move? I can go queen c4 at least. I can go queen c4. I think it's totally it's totally fine. I think it's all right. Okay, he wants that. Ah no, he wants that. Okay, what am I literally processing? Take. Let's go. Let's take. He can take. I take with the knight. I gain the tempo. He takes with the queen. 95. Yeah, 95 I would say so. Bishop c4. And then he can't really grab this one. And he didn't. So I'm trying to set up something here. I don't think he's gonna fall into that, but who knows? I maybe should have played 97 first. Now it should be winning. Maybe I should have played 97 first. That would actually change the things. This would completely change the position and everything going on. I'm not sure. Do I ever host simuls? I did that before when I used to stream a long time ago. But unfortunately now I'm kind of not doing it. Okay, what happened here? I have to take. Let's go here. Knight g5, take here. Ah, no, I'm not, but oh my god, okay, this is so complicated. Okay, let's go for this. I don't know. I messed up this completely. Is this even winning? That's a good question. Like, okay, he goes defensively. This can be good. Okay, now this is all hanging. Let's collect. Eat. Bring the knight here, and then king b1 maybe. It feels okay. Lol. Rook e4. Wait, what about b4? Check and check. Check here. Okay, let's trade and go this. Why I think that? I might be doing a arena tournament, you know. Not today, but at some point, sure, because I did that already recently. Like in the beginning of the streaming, so I don't think that you should think that will not happen. What is this? This is good for white. Yeah, this is technically winning endgame. Check. All right, I have this. I'm sorry. All right. All right, let's see. Okay, mating few. Mating few. We got back. Getting back. Going back as well. Okay, he doesn't want a rematch. Anyway, let's keep going. You sound like your friend. No. No. What's your rating right now? Knight f6, okay. GG, yeah, I'm scrawny, GG. But should I play 1b3? You tell me? From now on? 1b3 maybe? Changing the things a bit? With b3? I think that would be nice. Maybe I can go for 1b3 a bit. This is all well-known theory, okay, and this is still all well-known theory, and all of this is theory. Up to this point, it's still theory, and it's still theory. Yeah, he's still going into theory. Okay, bishop b3 as a fine move. Let's go here. Rook d1. In chess command 20, but late chess 20. Oh wow, okay, that's nice, man. Weak pawn, but is it weak enough to win the game? All right, we are facing serious opponents. So this endgame kind of reminds me of the endgame of the Anish Giri Yasipenko in the candidates, but he had the rooks over the h file. So that will be my plan. I mean, that's how this endgame kind of reminds me. Like it feels like that. Okay, here. Let's go there. Here, now rook h2, and that's how this endgame reminds me. Let's see now, guys. Okay, I can take just a second. I'm arriving. All right, let's see. What do we have over here? We have something. I want to reach something, but what I should do? I feel like I'm not progressing. What should you do? It depends how much time you have, first of all, to be into chess. Secondly, probably you should hire some coach. And this guy is actually outplaying me though. It's not like a coach, it's more like a mentor. Like somebody who can actually tell you, hey, at this point you do this, or at this point like you do this stuff. And that's like a thing. So if you do that, it's like a different, it can give you different directions for chess though. So it's not like a typical coach, but a mentor, somebody who can basically point out on like different stuff. 96, okay, this is kind of interesting. Okay, am I blundering something? Yeah, he's gonna crush me here. He might. Maybe he's not. Okay, that's free. That's not free. Yeah, I have to run some counterplay here. 2500, that's not a little goal, by the way, but congratulations for trying to reach that. Let's go here. Okay, I need to run counterplay. We are in a huge time trouble. Okay, he might fall into trap. No, he isn't. Yes, that's what he taught me. He taught me the 4 knights first. He gave me the style. Like the style, how to play, how to perform. Later on I built it myself with the different things, but that was like a starting point. It was basically so comfortable. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I have a draw. I don't want to go but a chess hustler. Yeah, I understand what they're doing. I understand. I have students like that, you know. They just want to chill out and make the things going on. So it's completely understandable though. But when you're like hiring a coach, it's very important to hire somebody who is like, first of all, you feel that energy. Like he gets the energy that you want to later on proceed in your games. Okay, I almost played that move, which would be a horrible decision, and which would lead the game to the trouble. So when you like have energy, it's like different story though, honestly speaking. Because that energy goes and it makes a difference. Okay, we have taking here and now black equalizes. This is well known typical position. Okay guys, let's go here. I might just play c5. No, I don't think so. maybe here. Bishop g4 might be the thing. Okay, let's play 5 to stop this. So stopping this would be like a great resource, but okay, now my opponent is maybe going for some other stuff. I'll go knight d5. I don't know, I'm not sure into that, but it's fine. Well, he should take. If he doesn't, I think he's facing some trouble. Might be a question. But let's see. Take, and we are good. Okay. Oh, knight b5, bishop c3. That's why I firstly played originally this idea. Almost forgot why. Well, what was the thing? That's not good. Okay, queen d7. Now he doesn't have any forks. This is great position for black because his king is awful. Like Kirill 2-3, Kirill, his king isn't the greatest. Okay, now I need to figure out just how to proceed this. Take. Here, he's faster. We can aim for the same ideas, but my opponent is slightly faster. Now if he does b4, it's not good for him. That's a point over here. So I just wanna, okay, he allows me b4. I can also get some other stuff here, maybe bishop f3 and bishop e4. Don't you ever play chess hustlers? I do. I sell them all the time. I'm a chess hustler. I mean, I'm a chess coach, but a chess hustler, really. Like, more or less chilling. Okay, the threat is this and this. If he allows that, the game is officially done. But he doesn't. Okay, there doesn't work. Okay, let's see, bishop f5. Well, now my opponent gets away from the real trouble, but he's in the trouble anyways now. I mean, he's in the trouble. Okay, let's go here. Let's try to use one of the methods, strategical methods. So just change the piece, which was recently great. Now it's not. So that's what happened here. And now I'm happy with everything. He can also exchange my bishop, but my opponent is overloaded with his pawns. He's not really happy with everything. Okay, let's go h5. I just want to chill more, not let him do anything. Well, queen b1 might be winnable. Okay, this is over, guys. This is over. Yes, coach. Okay, b3. Let's go b3. All right. d4. e4, knight d2, I think. Come on. d5, c4. I think d5 right away. And it works. Knight e4. Yeah, this works. This is working though. This is already over. Okay, he can't do that. I have c4, I think. I do have c4. Wait, what? What is this? Wait, I have something. I need to have something here. I have queen d3. No, I don't. Ah, this is super close. Take. Okay, let's take here, whatever. I can get some initiative here right away. That's a problem. Okay, now he goes there. My opponent got away from the trouble. He got away from the trouble here. Anyway, let's place him in the new trouble. That will be a plan. Let's try. Let's see. 94 takes, rook c2, queen c2. All right. Take. And I think it's very comfortable. Okay, the position is basically slightly better for white. It's just because of the pawn in the middle on d5. That's like the only reason. I mean, it's all right, but I mean, I was much better in the beginning. Really? This move, he's available. Okay, I need to take that. I don't know. It's so tempting to not take that. And not give the check here. Ah, he has queen f6. Which is kind of move which... Alright, I can refuse. Doing queen d2. He has d5, bishop e2. He doesn't have that because of f3, so... That's a great thing for white. We're about to see right now. We have a game. We have a very interesting game. Let's go here. Okay, let's go there. If he trades the bishop, c6 is hanging. Let's move the king outside of the trouble. Okay, that bishop is now either not great. Let's put the pressure. d5, take, and that pawn is weak. That pawn is weak. She should be attacked. Okay, let's trade once. Let's go h3. Maybe I should not have traded though. Anyway. Now it's a question. A little bit put my position into situation which isn't that great, but it's alright. Queen e2, it's okay. He doesn't have rook e8, which is perfect. I have a minute and further on the clock, and that's also good. Okay, let's go b5. Let's go queen d1 and rook c1 maybe. No, I can't go there. I can go there. Let's go here. Let's go here and rook d1. Yeah, rook d1 hit the pawn. Now rook e1 hit the queen. Now rook c1 hit the queen. Okay, I don't want to make a draw. Well, let's push. Okay, let's keep pushing. Queen f2 maybe. Let's give the check. g4. Take here. Okay, trade. All right. Maybe I should not have played like that simplifications, but it's okay. We are going towards 2700 first. Let's see. Okay, they played this line. Well, I could have taken first. All right. I mean, this is fine. This is fine now. It's like equal. Actually, black is slightly better. White is slightly better. Correction. A5. Chess chess speak for itself. Hans Niemann. Fun. Can I play Blitz against you? Well, today I'm not doing Blitz against others. I mean, I'm not doing any sort of the playing against viewers, but maybe, you know, I can give you some advices, I don't know, overall speaking, on specific strategy if you ask me. Okay, now I struggle here, so we need to figure out. In some future, I just plan to make like playing against viewers arena. So that is like a plan. Okay, let's go here, I guess. Well, I don't want to farm anybody. I don't want to farm myself from anybody. Oh wow, my opponent blundered this. I'm very lucky today. In the last hour, Fade Decent. Can you say to the stream? Basically, for the last hour, like what happened? Literally, how much time it passed from when the thing with my rating started going up happened. Okay, check here, they take, and that should be winning. Okay, here. Oh, he missed c7. He missed c7. What? Okay. We are not gonna. Let's go this way. Nightbot deleted your message. I didn't expect that, but you can rewrite it again though. You were in a U. What is that exactly? Alright, guys. What is IQE? I'm not sure. Need to bring the king either, or I'm gonna get cooked. No, I wasn't. What's that? I think I need to make a draw here. Anyway, maybe I should have tried. Well, I'll try. Let's keep playing for a few. I mean, his king is cutted off. I mean, it's a complete draw, guys. There's no doubt about it. You can try to set up the tricks with f4 and try to do that, but okay, let's try it for this. Let's go here. Okay, so this is a draw, but it can complicate. But it's a pure draw. But why is he doing this? Okay, now I don't know if it's a draw anymore. Wait, I'm not sure this is a draw anymore. It should be. Ah, this is now a draw, yeah. Okay, that was close. That was close. Let's go b3. Okay. e3, c4. Knight c6 is the best move, gives black 0.3 advantage. But this is also working out fine. So I played these positions many times, and it seems okay for white. Okay, let's go e4. I just want to get e5, like gain the space. e5. I think it's good. Wait, what? Is this winning? Oh yeah, this is a little bit problematic for black. Now he's down a pawn. Suddenly. Is the part of the hospital 6 special go David? How you mean? Why do you think I was there? Is that a joke? Okay, I'm putting some checkmating ideas here. Basics of tactics. Let's go here. Let's go there. And let's pick up this one. And then game is over. It's winning. There's no way to survive this. Let's push. Interesting theory. Okay, I can go e6 and f5. Like, after he takes everything, it's just not working out for him. Okay. There. Yeah, he resigns. Here we go. Okay, guys. Very close to reaching. Okay, now he plays b3. I'm scrawny. Look, now my opponent goes b3, but this is not the way to play b3. Now we have completely different story. It's like question. Okay, let's take. I guess take here. Take here and take here. He takes here. Now I think. Okay, e6, and then we have a rook endgame, which is basically drawish. Yeah, this rook endgame is drawish, but that was better, most likely. Oh, he wants to make this. Let's go there. Let's go here. There we go. I need to try to run some counterplay on the other side of the board. Because currently, with everything happening, it's a question. Okay, he has these ideas. He wants a5. Okay, I'll just go for it. If a5, it's like I'm winning, I think. King f6 here, 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 here. Okay, let's go for it. He has to take. There are no other resources. Can go back though. He can push. Here, 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 here. Okay, I have to push. And I'm lost now. How did this happen? Like, it went so complicated, but I don't know. How did that happen? French. Miscalculation, true. I just didn't saw. And wait, my king was on f4. It had to be there. I guess it had to be there. I don't know what was the thing. It had to be there. Let's go this and this. Hit him and hit him. So this is hanging. He's losing a pawn. Is that a really free pawn? That's a good question. Oh, wait a second. What about a few more? Check first. Yeah. Now this. Go back. You didn't calculate the part where he comes with another pawn. Absolutely. I agree. I should have went for it, but... What am I missing here? Some g4 stuff. Okay, queen d3 maybe. Yeah, I don't like what happened. This has to be fine. Well, can I do? No. I can do rook g1. Hello. Rook g1 is a move. And knight f1 and like chill. If it's required, I'll give the piece. But f3, it's like a move. f3 has to be a plan. Now he wants to double. And make a double trouble. g3, this knight is annoying. I want to take. I think he misplaced. Expected. That was also very expected. I'm in trouble, big trouble. 94 is gonna melt me down though. I only have to play that and now it's a mate. Oof. Tough game. 2 games in a row that are lost. Okay, guys. Do you think that I can actually win 5 games in a row? Drink some water. Good advice. Good advice, though. Good advice. But I'm fine. I don't take a lot of the water. Let's go this way. B5. So I'm aiming to win 5. I'm aiming to try to win 5 games in a row. Let's see. Queen D5. E6. Let's get C4. Bishop C5 is the plan. Check. And rook A7. Defend F7. I could castle because G2 was anyway mate. Alright. What is the idea? He wants to open up the position. Well, I can face C4. Take, and I'm up a pawn, and this endgame, it's castles. C6, DC5, there. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. So I would actually get huge problems. I think I need to sacrifice here. Okay, let's go rook c5. I can't lose this. It's very difficult, honestly. It's not that simple. Ooh, this surely it's not losable. This is so tough. Okay, but the prediction is: can I get 5 wins in a row? Let's see. King g6. Okay, f5, f4. King over here, and now start pushing. My opponent is currently facing incredibly big pressure with the pawns. All right, let's keep going. I'm outside of the checks. Let's push. Ah, he can take there. This now goes to draw. It goes to draw right now. Well, the row didn't start yet, so let's go b3. So basically, technically, I'm still in the game, but okay, let's go bishop b5 and here this. Okay, here we'll go knight f3. That's like a sideline. So taking on e5 is like a possibility, but this is like a sideline and it gives white some comfortability. And, do you feel? Okay, 1 second. All right. D4. So I was creating some pool. Okay, do you feel that some title players are scared? Like they play a safe opening and go for the draw instead of playing a risky opening that's going to make them lose or win? I mean, that's always the case in chess. You always get the players who are very strong, but they kind of adapt their situation. And it's not that simple, you know. This kind of always happens, so. Okay, let's go c4. Let's take. Go knight c3. Magnus Tide, welcome to stream. There's a3. Now it's kind of looking forward like to solve some problems. Yeah, I'm doing great, bro. Let's go knight c4. I need to eliminate this bishop because he very often he complicates the life of the b3 players. So that is something that is quite a priority. Now b4. Okay. Ooh. Oof, 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 oof. That had to be played. 95 and now bishop b4. Just get bishop in the game. All right. Let's take and take. I think it's fine. Now we are in an endgame where my opponent is probably slightly better, but it's around the draw. This is a plan. And this. Okay, I can take there. This is very interesting. Like, what's gonna happen? It's gonna be very interesting. We'll see. I need to take king c3, check. Wait a second. That endgame. Yeah, it was lost anyway. Until here, when I had g4. I had g4. Of course. Opposition. That wasn't that strong. I mean, it wasn't even close to it. But still, despite that, I went for these ideas. Which were kind of very, very on the slow surface, like not going deeper into them. All right. Let's keep going. So we played 2765. This is, no, 2500. Okay, I didn't see that well. So let's go with the modern. Let's change a bit approach. Knight c6, I guess. Hit the pawn. Okay, let's go there. Okay, let's keep the bishop pair. The bishop pair is important. Let's go here. How do I activate this bishop? That's a good question. The question you should have to ask yourself during the chess game is, how do you activate the piece which was literally doing nothing in the game? Okay, this bishop now gets active, but with the price that I double my pawns. Bishop e4. Okay, let's go a4, b4, rook e8, I think. I think something like this and rook c4 might be comfortable. Maybe that was better with the rook on e4. Now I'm not sure. Okay, this is definitely fine. And black is definitely comfortable. He gave me chances. Okay, queen d1. Ah, he wants to play knight e2. Okay, let's go bishop c2. Let's go here. He can't play knight e2 because of the magical rook c1. I'll take with the pawn. That's hanging. push. It's winning, I think. C2 and now bishop a3, and it's a mate. Perfect. Let's keep rolling. There's maybe a chance to get 2700 before the 3 mans. Well, many times I did this. Many times I did make this move. Like early taking on c5. It's just not a good idea right away. It's better later on, but it's fine. Knight c2, knight e5, bishop e2, and now we have like a game where white has a weakness on c3. Well, I didn't understand this move. Where is he going? Threatening this. Is it really a threat? Yes. So he should go a6. He'll probably go a6, but now I can fix him. So the goal might be to exchange these two. Rook e8. Okay, I can go here. And rook d1. Luckily he missed that. Luckily to me. Okay, I traded the wrong bishop first of all, but never mind. At least I didn't lose the piece. Maybe I should... No, this is fine. This is very risky. Check. Take, and it's winning. Great. Let's keep going. I want to play up against somebody who is way stronger than my rating is. Is this good? e6, e5, knight h5. We are good. Let's see. Let's go here. e5, knight h5. So it's all right for black. There. Hit the knight, hit the bishop. Is that for free? Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. The game is not over. It's over, but it's not over. I can maybe sell some tricks. Okay, and bishop f5, come on. Come on, fall into that. Fall into that. Yeah, perfect. Perfect, now winning the game. Ooh. Oh my god, what has happened? I can't believe too. Really can't believe what happened. Okay, he has knight g1, but there's rook f2. Wait a second. Yeah, let's not overcomplicate the stuff. Let's go back, I would say, and it's like I'm up with 2 pawns, so it's like winning. Also much better time. Knight d7 and knight c5, knight e5 either. The pawn on a6 is annoying. This alpha 0 pawn, he's annoying. Generally speaking, that's a very annoying pawn. Go there. Knight c5. I don't want to risk. Okay, I can trade it. Maybe f5 was even more ambitiously better. This doesn't work. There's rook h3. It's coming with a check. Alright guys, I got so lucky. This is incredible, literally. Okay, first of all, he's not supposed to play like this. But here I was pretty sure here that he could play knight b5, but this is not that strong, alright. And then this happened. And then I just left my queen. I left my queen, bro. And then this happened. Like a miracle. And then it's over after that. But it was technically not so simple. Crazy. What just happened was crazy though. All the time. It was crazy. It's a fact. Keep going. Let's keep rolling. Okay, guys. I'm playing against somebody from my country, really? Yeah. Okay, let's go b3. Pay decent. Yeah, incredible. Really. Just incredible, though. Let's go e3. Knight f3. Okay, now I like this one. So now the threat is to take and take here. King e2, knight f3, and then knight e5. Not really sure why he gave a bishop pair here like that, but we're about to figure out what was in his mind. Let's go here. I created this weakness, but I think it's alright. Let's push. This is also weak square, so I'm playing a bit a bit questionable. Knight c5, okay, f3. It's on the edge. It's on the edge, literally. Ooh. Now rook b1. How is that rating? Okay, he wants to. Yeah, he's not easy. It's not simple. But this knight. Wow. Okay, I'm not really sure if this is actually a draw. That much. Technically it should be a draw. No, knight g2. Oh, okay. Here. Wait a second. What just happened here? Yeah, this is a draw. He had a win, by the way. I was forcing it to the limits so much. That was tough. That was tough. Okay, we finally got somebody who is very high rated than I am, 2750. So I choose modern for this one. Okay. If I go e6, he has d5. So what is important here is to go this way. No. But I don't know why. I'm not sure why, to be honest. Take. Okay, I need to take care here. d5 I take there, so it's alright. .95 might be good. Okay, let's go 95. b5. He jumps here, he would blunder. But is he gonna really fall into that? No. Okay, let's go here. I kind of want to trade these bishops. Now it's a question keeping the queens. Who would it favor? His knight is also kind of trapped. Okay, let's go with this. Because his knight is a question. Okay, I can give the check. He has bishop e3. I can take and play a6. That's like a strong move. And now he doesn't have his ideas. He's struggling to make them. Which is a good point. That's a good point though. Take queen d7. Rook over here. Okay, rook over here. Well, I should not have played like that, maybe. Let's go for activity. Let's go here. He can take. Here now rook e8. Okay, now no, rook e8 is bad now. Okay, I made a couple of slight mistakes by misunderstanding the positional aspects of this endgame. Queen c2, if he goes there, I have queen b3. If he goes rook e4, I have a check. That one I saw, but I think this might work. Very tricky though. Okay, let's take. He can take, but now this is hanging. He might forget that. So now who is playing for a win? It's a good question. I'm not liking what's going on. Okay, let's go for this. Somehow I misplaced this. Somehow. Still rotating around 2700. Can't reach that. Really, really. Okay, he goes for the sideline. Stains defense. This is not very often. Like, this is generally speaking, is happening, but it's not something often. Like, it just keeps going, but it's not often at all. Here, white is just having a lot. It looks like that, yeah. Looks like that. Okay, interesting. Let's go here. Knight takes, bishop takes. Bishop takes. Knight d5 and queen c3. I think that's like an idea. Okay, let's go queen c3. And now bishop b5. So now I'm threatening to take on c7. This should be very good for white. But at the same time, I should be careful. Like, positionally, I was much better. Now it's a question. Yeah, now it's white who is just much better. Because white can take on g6 and that should really cause some trouble. You're about to see. He has rook e5, which are crazy ways to defend everything. So now we can go here. Let's go b4. Maybe the king is kind of questionable. Take. No, it doesn't work. Okay, now maybe I can go for this. And that's hanging for free, but it's not. His king is awful. White is winning here positionally. His king is just awful. Let's take. I mean, I'm still looking forward to take there, but that would be a huge mistake. So this just seems better. Let's go for this. Okay, that pawn is dangerous. Let's stay here. Here, run and attack. Check and check, that's an idea. Just give a few checks. Threatening this. This might be a thing. Okay, queen f4, I think it's winning. So queen f4. How is he defending here? Yeah, he can't really defend. Okay, let's see. No rematch? Let's analyze this one. This was pretty much... Yeah, this position is well known as a position which isn't perfect for white. For black, I mean. And now it's like white who is just super comfortable. Bishop e2, rook g1. And here f5, and I'm like better, but I have to prove that. I have to do g4 right away and to probably just contribute h5 right away. So it's gonna be definitely very questionable for my opponent. That's like a case. That was interesting though. It was very interesting. Alright. Let's keep going. We have 20 points until reaching 2700. c5. This check, it's normal. And now I can defend. But I don't know if this is actually fine. Let's take. Take, queen d5 might be the thing. Okay, let's take and develop. Okay, let's stay here. Take, and I can take with the knight. Let's go here. Hit the weakness. Queen d3. There are some problems that black has to solve. Like white has a compensation in view of the active queen. The black queen is a bit questionable. So I have to kind of take care of this situation. Let's go here, defending b7. Okay, he wants to sell a trick. I mean, it's fine. There, and then I can go back rook c4. Can also take, but I think taking is very risky. I can even go rook f2. He has rook d7, but I have rook f3. Yeah, he can take here. It's not really especially impossible, but let's go d5. I don't care for this pawn. It's important that I achieve d5 because d5 now a lot of the activity for the couple of new squares. So rook b7, rook f2, rook d7, rook f3, rook f2, rook d7, rook f3, queen f3, queen d7. Yeah. Unless I miss something. He has queen a6 as alternative, but queen f6, queen a6 can lead to the massive issues. I think queen c2 might be one of them. Okay, rook f3. Does he has anything here? I don't see. Okay, queen d7. Let's go there, hit the pawn. Let's go h6. I could go rook e4 though. It's winning now. Put the pressure. No, this not necessarily. Yeah, he can take it, this one. Kinda went for complications. But it should be good because this pawn is just pushing forward, pushing and pushing. Yeah, let's take. Maybe he wants to sacrifice. At least I expected that. Alright, we have a win. 12 points until 2700. I started in 2637 just to gain 50 points, which is not big. Alapin. Let's go d4. Here. Take and knight takes. When white is comfortable. Okay, he goes there. Hwala. What might be the case here? This is not something I have tried in the past, but feels like a very interesting idea and the concept. It might fall into water because of bishop e6, but we're about to see. He has the bishop pair, I have to say. Black is better. That's a reality, but yeah, he has f5, f4, which can arrive and probably put me in a really big trouble. But we'll see. Okay, let's go here. Now f5, knight c2. Okay, g4. Now I need to also develop another side. Let's first go back up with the king a bit. Well, that's a tempo. That's a tempo, and this is what I like. But I missed that's not the tempo, that's a blunder. If it wasn't a blunder, it would be a tempo. Okay, let's go c4, stop this. He has this, by the way. I can... No, I can't now do anything. Take... There might be some counter chances. Rook a7 is like rook g1, rook g7. Okay. I think I heard that everyone said... That can be very correct. This... Okay, I'm lost. But need to try counterplay. Because this rook needs to have an activity. Okay, he wants to sell the tricks. If I go with the king up. G4 also worked. Now f5, rook h5, okay. Keep the rook active. Okay, I want to set up a mate. He's not falling into it. Rook d1 now. Okay, rook d1, come on. Now he has f4. He's losing because he has rook g3. He has rook g3 though. Okay, let's try with this. I'm threatening now rook c5. Okay, now I'm drawing this. Okay, at least I made the draw. Okay. Let's do one more for today's stream. Okay, final game for 2700, I think. I think that's the case, but I'm not sure. Anyways, let's find out. Bishop d7. Let's try this. This looks very suspicious. I can take. I mean, I don't need to, but it's probably working. Okay. Queen f6. Now he has both of these threats. No, I can't go back. Queen e6 though, and now threatening rook e1. Okay, that works. Okay guys, we got into 2700 at the end of the stream. Thanks for watching, for being here, and enjoy your day as well. Thank you.